I want to respond to this comment because what she said is true and I've lived every part of it. A lot of women think detachment is simple, and it is, but it's not easy when your whole nervous system was wired through survival. And she's right. When you grow up learning that your validation is outside of you, when your emotional regulation was shaped by chaos or inconsistency, when your body learned that love equals anxiety and that love equals fear and that love equals don't lose him, your system literally associates connection with danger. So no, you cannot think your way into detachment. Detachment is a physical state born from internal safety. But here's where I want to love her and lovingly challenge her. Listen to me. It does not take years, okay? It takes awareness, intention, somatic work, and consistent reparenting. Reparenting yourself, reparenting that little girl inside of you. That's what you have to reparent. That's who has anxiety. That's who's getting triggered. And I say this as someone who spent years stuck in the cycle she described. I grew up with abandonment wounds. I learned love through survival. I chased, I performed, I overgave, I lost myself in men because my body was begging for the same love and never received. So baby, I'm not talking from a pedestal. I'm talking from experience. And what I learned is this, that your partner triggering you is not a sign that something is wrong. Not always. It is a sign that your unhealed parts are waking up. That's why they're meant to trigger you. There has to be that balance in life. There has to be nuance. There has to be that polarity in order for you to come to know yourself and know who you are. Romantic relationships will always be the mirror that will always reveal to you where you're giving away your power. And yes, you will react. Yes, your wounds will flare. Yes, your body will go into fight or flight mode. But detachment isn't about never getting triggered. It's about learning how to come back home to yourself quicker. You would notice that the more you practice and the more you self-regulate your nervous system, you'll be able to do it quicker each time. You're able to pick up on things quicker each time, which means in real time something happens, and before you act, you're gonna think, because you're gonna your body's gonna be signaling to you. You're gonna know because now you're aware. You're aware when you're in that state, so you know how to take yourself out of that state. That's what it is about. It doesn't mean you're never going to be triggered again. It doesn't mean that you don't have feelings and you're a robot. No. It's about strengthening the muscle of I feel this, I honor this, but it does not control me. It no longer controls me. And that is a skill. That is a practice. That is a reset. And here's where the victim energy subtly creeps in with comments like this. I can't change this unless I spent years healing. Not true. I understand attachment, but my wounds stop me. Not true. It's easy for other women, not for me. Not true. Baby, you are not powerless and your wounds are not a life sentence. Your nervous system can be rewired and your inner world can change. Your patterns can shift and it does not take years. It takes tools and consistency and intention. It takes emotional discipline and constantly be willing to die to an old version of yourself that does not benefit you anymore. And that's exactly why I created the Feminine Reset. I didn't even know, before I created the Feminine Reset, I was doing these things. I was resetting without knowing that I was resetting. It's kind of crazy. And then when I flash back more to who I am now, I was able to pinpoint everything that I did that has helped me to be this version of myself, this identity. And that's why I created the Feminine Reset. Because I know. Because I had to rebuild myself through somatic work, through emotional regulation, through embodiment, through self-trust, through constantly you have to go through the experiences and live them to know what you need to change. You can't also be scared of living life and gatekeep yourself, because there's a balance in everything. You have to go out there. You have to. Not mindset, not don't text him, not playing it cool. Actual nervous system healing. And once that internal safety click, detachment became natural. Beginning of the year me and ending of the year me, two completely different people. End of the year me, is embodying all the shit that I've learned and practiced. But now I embody it fully, and I'm still learning to embody a lot more things. Magnetism became natural. High value embodiment became natural. Boundaries became natural. And boundaries is one that I'm learning how to master even more. Because it's constant. You're always going to be growing. And the man that I attracted instantly changed. Instantly changed. So to the woman who wrote that comment, you're absolutely right. But I want you to know that you're more powerful than you think. Healing is lifelong, yes. Growth is lifelong, yes. But embodiment is available to you right now. One breath at a time, one regulation at a time, and one choice at a time. And I promise you, your body will remember safety just as deeply as it remembers pain. And that is a reset. And if you're ready for a reset, check out the Feminine Reset. The link is in my bio. I hope this helped. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Happy Sunday.